intercultural dialogue, because the progress and peace must go hand in hand. Since its establishment, the ISC has launched the parliamentary exchange programs and continues to expand its international presence through engagements with international organizations that share similar objectives, such as Inter Parliamentary Union. Founding Chairman, Excellency Yusuf Raja Gilani, has been instrumental in promoting the ISC through his diplomatic engagement. He has consistently embodied the organization's core principles through his peace initiatives, and this very conference stands as a testament to that commitment. Thank you very much. As a Secretary General, I have represented the ISC in several high-level international forums, such as IPU's Interfaith Dialogue, the 6th World Conference of the Speakers of Parliament, and the ASEAN Inter Parliamentary Assembly, strengthening ISC's global presence and voice. With peace, security, and development as our guiding theme, this conference reminds us of our shared responsibility as a legislator to work together in shaping solutions that secure peace, protect our people, and advance sustainable growth for all. In the ISC, we value the voice of every nation, regardless of geography, size, or background. Each parliament has a voice and role in shaping our common future. I warmly invite all the parliaments here to formally join ISC by signing the ISC agreement to become early partners in these global efforts to promote peace in the spirit of cooperation and dialogue. What is next to ISC is you, the speakers and parliamentarians gathered here today. You are the future of this organization, the voice who will shape its direction, and the leaders who will carry forward its vision. As we gather here in Islamabad, in Pakistan, for this conference, which serves as an excellent model for future ISC events, we warmly invite participating parliaments to express their interest to host the next ISC event, continuing the spirit and collaboration and excellence that exists in Islamabad. May this conference spark fresh ideas, meaningful dialogue, and stronger partnership, shaping the Islamabad communique as our shared vision for peace and prosperity. Together, let us make the ISC not only a venue for discussion, but a living symbol of unity and cooperation among parliaments of the world. I thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you. It is now my distinct honor to invite Honorable Sayyid Yusuf Raza Gilani, Chairman of the Senate of Pakistan and founding Chairman of the Inter Parliamentary Speakers Conference and a statesman of exceptional experience. Honorable Chairman brings with him a distinguished legacy of public service. He previously served as the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly of Pakistan and subsequently as the Honorable Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, roles in which he earned wide respect and statesmanship and commitment to democratic values. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming the Honorable Chairman, Senate of Pakistan, Senator Sayyid Yusuf Raza Gilani.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Excellency Muhammad Shahbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Honorable Eknath Dhakal, Secretary General ISC. Honorable Speakers, Excellencies, dignitaries, national and provincial political parliamentary leadership, friends and partners, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all. On behalf of the Parliament and the people of Pakistan, I am privileged to welcome you all to this landmark Inter Parliamentary Speakers Conference in Islamabad. At the outset, I extend my profound gratitude to His Excellency the Prime Minister, who has graciously joined us today as a chief guest. Excellency, your presence at this historic event not only marks a respect to the institution of Parliament, but also a clear reflection of Pakistan's commitment to dialogue, cooperation, and multilateralism. We are gathered here today to witness the birth of historic parliamentary alliance of the new age. In a remarkable show of solidarity and unity of purpose, the parliamentary leadership from both the global north and global south stands together under one roof. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this conference, peace, security and development, echoes far beyond borders and ideologies. We meet at a time of great uncertainty marked by increasing global unrest, wars, climate change, economic shocks, and rapid technological changes. Peace, unfortunately, is unraveling before us. We have seen this in violence and destruction in the streets of Gaza, Sudan, and occupied Kashmir. The world is searching for direction. At this pivotal moment in history, parliaments must serve as guiding lights, leading the way in fragmented world. We must think, commit, and act together. The true spirit of parliamentary diplomacy should prevail, where dialogue serves as a bridge and cooperation becomes our shared path forward. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, peace, security, and development are inseparable pillars of progress. Without peace and security, no nation can build, and without development, peace remains fragile. New definition of security encompasses economic and climate resilience, access to essential services, food and water sustainability, environmental stability, and digital integrity. Pakistan contributes less than 1% of global emissions, yet we are among those suffer the most and among the least prepared to endure. It is also a painful reminder that the climate change is no longer distant. It is here, and it is unjust. If we as parliaments do not act together, now the cost will grow. It is therefore incumbent upon us as parliamentary leaders to shape legislative agendas that recognize this complexity, ensuring that national security remains rooted in equitable human development. Ladies and gentlemen, under the worthy leadership of President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Muhammad Shahbaz Sharif, my country remains committed to advocating the cause of peace, security, and development. Pakistan's commitment in this regard is not merely a declaration. it is vindicated by a pivotal role as the frontline state in the global war on terror. Our dedication is exemplified through our significant contributions to United Nations peacekeeping missions. In the face of recent acts of aggression on our eastern and northern western border, Pakistan responded measured, responsible, and restrained actions. We did our utmost to de-escalate tensions and even extended offers to the composite dialogue. However, we firmly believe that peace is a two-way street that necessitates reciprocity from all parties involved. Ladies and gentlemen, decades of parliamentary experience has strengthened my belief that sustainable progress and development cannot be achieved on their own. It is interdependent and interlinked with various elements. This insight perhaps greatly encouraged me to convince this global conference on the most pressing issues of our times. As my fellow counterparts together here, we stand united not only by geography, but by shared vision of commitment to peace, security, and inclusive development. Our geostrategic interests and geo-economic potentials are deeply interlinked, and South-South and North-South cooperations offer a powerful framework for harnessing these connections. Over the next 2 days, let us move beyond promises. Let us share solutions, bold, practical, and drawn from the strength of our diverse experiences. Parliaments are not bystanders in shaping peace and progress. We are drivers of trust, builders of consensus, voices for the people when the world grows uncertain. I'd like to conclude on the words of first woman Prime Minister of Pakistan and of the Islamic world, Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, and I quote, Ultimately, leadership is about the strength of one's convictions, the ability to endure the punches, and the energy to promote an idea. I have found that those who achieve peace never acquiesce to obstacles, especially those constructed by bigotry, intolerance, and inflexible traditions. Let this gathering be remembered for the collective conviction it ignites, the partnerships it builds, and the clarity of purpose it sets to establish. The world is watching. Let us lead with unity, with vision, and with courage. With this, I wish you all the productive experience and a pleasant stay in Islamabad. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, for your inspiring address. Excellencies, it is now my great honor and privilege to invite His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, to deliver the keynote address of the conference. The Honorable Prime Minister is a statesman of exceptional experience and vision with a long and distinguished record of public service. His vision of progress and global cooperation continues to guide Pakistan's engagements with the international community. His leadership embodies Pakistan's unwavering commitment to peace, stability, and sustainable development, principles that lie at the heart of this conference. We are deeply honored to have him with us this morning to share his thoughts on the vital role of parliaments in shaping a more peaceful and prosperous world. Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chairman Senate of Pakistan and founding Chairman ISC Sayyid Yusuf Raza Gilani, and of course former Prime Minister of Pakistan as well. Excellency Nath Dakal, Secretary General, Inter Parliamentary Speakers, distinguished speakers from abroad and within Pakistan, heads of delegations, respected parliamentarians, excellencies, Ikhwan Karam min al-Iblad al-Islamiyya, Ahlan wa Sahlan wa Marhaba bikum. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. I extend a very warm welcome to all distinguished speakers, parliamentarians, and worthy delegates who have traveled from near and far to join us for this Inter Parliamentary Speakers Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is honored to host this very important gathering, bringing together parliamentary leaders to deliberate on our shared vision of peace, security, and development around the globe. I wish to particularly acknowledge the leadership of the Honorable Chairman, Senate of Pakistan, and founding Chairman of the ISC, Sayyid Yusuf Raza Gilani, whose initiative and commitment has made this forum a reality and a success story. Excellencies, the theme of this conference, peace, security and development, could not be more timely and relevant. While this theme has a bearing on the countries represented here, it has a particular resonance for Pakistan. Ever since our independence in 1947, Pakistan has always advocated for peace through dialogue and diplomacy. We firmly believe that peace and security form the foundation of the sustainable national and regional development. The true value of peace is most profoundly understood when we are confronted with the conflicts that continue to plague our world. Pakistan too has encountered this turbulence, both directly as well as indirectly. But we have remained resolute in our quest to maintain peace and tranquility. Unfortunately, earlier this year, in the month of May, Pakistan faced unprovoked aggression from our Eastern Front. Our highly professional armed forces displayed remarkable preparedness and performed outstandingly on the battlefield. Their swift and decisive military action on land and in the air not only thwarted the enemy's designs but also demonstrated to the aggressor and, of course, the entire world Pakistan's iron resolve and determination to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity at all costs. Having won the war, we need to win peace through sincere and honest efforts. Honorable guests, a peaceful Afghanistan holds the key to regional connectivity, growth, progress, and prosperity. This peace has remained elusive for decades. However, Pakistan has never lost hope. We believe in a peaceful neighborhood and have been striving hard for this purpose. It is most unfortunate that militant groups continue to imperil peace, not only within Afghanistan but also beyond its borders. When our border posts were attacked last month from the Afghan side, our response was firm and decisive, teaching an unforgettable lesson to those who attacked Pakistan. I deeply appreciate the efforts of brotherly countries, particularly Turkey and Qatar, in facilitating peace talks between Pakistan and the Afghan Taliban regime. Afghanistan must understand the lasting peace can only be realized by reining in TTP and other terrorist groups operating from Afghan territory. Our abiding commitment to upholding peace and security in the world is manifested by our constructive role at the United Nations, OIC, ECO, SCO, as well as other important diplomatic forums. Distinguished delegates, the flames of conflict are too often lit and fed by the embers of persistent poverty, inequality, and injustice. We have seen how poverty and exclusion can ignite the fuse of instability. Excellencies, development as the engine of progress is the most effective remedy against instability and conflict. And in this behalf, I would like to mention a very important program which was undertaken by Pakistan through great economic cooperation from our very friendly country, China, and under the flag of One Belt, One Road, One Belt, this program, Pakistan-China economic program, was undertaken most productively, and of course we are about to enter now the second phase of this program. Ladies and gentlemen, under my government, Pakistan has embarked on a journey of comprehensive reforms to promote inclusive growth, institutional strengthening, and the empowerment of youth and women. Recognizing the critical role of small and medium enterprises, we are scaling up SME financings, small medium enterprises, to create jobs, foster innovations, and broaden economic participation. Women are being equipped with digital skills, provided enhanced access to finance, and encouraged to avail leadership opportunities so they can harness their full potential and contribute fully to Pakistan's economic and social transformation. On the global front, On the global front, Pakistan has actively engaged with international financial institutions and development partners to foster fiscal reforms, climate resilience, and investment facilitation, so essential for a resilient and prosperous future. Our efforts at home and abroad are guided by the conviction that no nation can prosper in isolation and that our destinies are linked with each other very closely, and we believe in global interaction, multilateralism, and we would be very happy to work with, as we have worked in the past, with all international players, be it European Union, United States of America, Japan, Far East, Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, parliaments, as the custodians of the people's will and the democratically elected representatives of their aspirations, have a unique and indispensable role to play in this endeavor. We are guardians of the most precious hope and sacred trust that our people have reposed in us. We are duty bound to honor those sacrosanct expectations to the best of our capabilities to bring about a collective improvement in the lives of those who we represent in our Houses of Parliament. I would like to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, with full confidence in the wisdom of the enlightening discussions that will take place during this conference, and I look forward to its outcomes that will guide all of us for our future course of action and our collective journey forward. My ultimate hope is that the peoples of all nations will stand united in promoting peace, advancing sustainable development, and strengthening collective security, so that together we may build a world anchored in lasting peace and shared prosperity. Thank you all.
May I now request Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, to please remain on the stage as we invite Honorable Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani, Chairman of the Senate of Pakistan and Founding Chairman ISC, to present a commemorative shield to His Excellency, the Prime Minister.